I don't know what that was.
Hello, everyone. And that is a
Jesus Christ.
Wait, Aaron, wait, keep spamming the picture in and out quickly.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
That was just done into each other. This has got to be the weirdest start to a stream that we've had so far.
Definitely.
And we've had some weird ones.
100%. I mean, at the start, I was going to say, though, at the start of the first Conspiracy Theories podcast, I did mention about all of our backgrounds. So, obviously, mine and Aaron's are the same, pretty much. But George, yours has changed, which yours was really good back then, but it looks better now with the Italian job and the little collectibles and the poster to the left. It does look
well, this is basically just the normal way turned around, because with the light, it's better coming down on my face, but with the cars behind me and the little things like where is it? There it is. Like along there, you can see a TARDIS there, Miku, and little bits and bobs. I did have these. I did have my two. Yoda's been out. There you go. I did have these all there, but you could barely see him anyway. So, but yeah, looks a lot nicer now. There you go. You can see it properly.
100%.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to cover my microphone for.
Do you think what collectibles have you got there then, out of interest?
Up there, so I've got two 80s Daleks, the two mini ones here. Got a couple E-types. I've got a model MGF there, the big one. Got two MGZR models. The little red box here. That's a golden MGB GT, I think. Got a little 3.75 TARDIS there, Miku, and then you got the big Italian job poster. Where I have got another one there, which you've probably seen before, and that's just the minis. Hang on, why don't I just show you? There you go. There it is.
Nice. Very
That's
cute.
quite a nice one. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. To be honest, though, I was going to say with my background, there isn't really much I can do. I think he looks good already, as I say, and Aaron's looks pretty cool as well. Just the cheeky grey background. There you go. So,
what I think could have.
Oh, sorry. Do you want to say?
I was going to say with James, what we could do is every week or every 2 weeks, we choose two items that can go on the back of James's wall.
Items?
Well, I don't want to know the items.
We're going to have a Lego poster.
Oh, I thought you meant actually sticking something through the wall. I thought, what the hell?
Yeah, like a Lego poster or like a Doctor Who poster, and then we can have a poll going through the week, and whatever one wins, you have to put on the background.
What even would the options be, though?
Well, let's do the first one.
I'm not trying to be weird, though, but there's going to be like 4 of us voting, and 3 of us are here. So
to be fair, we don't even have a community page.
They people put it in the comments, basically.
It seems like someone
with a lot of accounts like you, George, would sort of change the vote.
I was going to say that, but it seems like something more suited. It seems like something more suited for DW Boy 14, if I'm being totally honest.
I've got enough things on my wall. I've got. There's
a
bit right there that has nothing there. That's it, and nobody ever sees that corner.
You could stick something to your wall.
I'm not being funny. Look at that corner. It's like full of stuff.
It's full of shit, isn't it?
There you go. Full of posters.
hentai on the wall.
Oh, George, don't show the hentai. No.
Yeah.
No, that's just my eyes. Only that corner.
Yeah. FYI, YouTube. If anyone,
that picture show.
if anyone working at YouTube is watching, that was not hentai. That was just a woman lifting her skirt up slightly. So there you go. Anyway, so let's get into the first conspiracy theory then.
Yeah.
Or do you want to? No, we'll talk about news. It's best to talk about news at the end. No. I want to go first, and then I want to go first. Then you, then Aaron, then me, then you, then Aaron. So my first conspiracy theory is that Ayrton Senna, arguably the greatest driver of all time, because back when he was driving, there was a lot more. It was focused a lot more on skill. But when but obviously certain cars have better engines. For God's sake, George. Ecclestone. It's just frozen.
It's just frozen on that.
It was just frozen when you were like that. Anyway, as I say, Ecclestone himself even admitted when Vettel was winning all the races that Alonso would win if all the cars had the same engine. And I don't know the specifics in the 90s about the engines, but my point is it was a lot more fair and a lot more skill-based. But once it got to a certain point, there was a lot more speed engine orientated rather than skill. But anyway, my theory is that he got murdered, and there's two reasons for this. I have to kick George out for this theory. So the first one is no, George, it's because you were farting about with the Dalek going. Anyway,
this should have been quite a serious one, but yeah.
Serious podcast.
We're talking about a man's life here, George. Aaron, what are you drinking? Piss.
Yeah. And discharge.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is it warm or cold?
What's warm now, cold?
No, what are you actually drinking? Some orange squash or certain alcohol? I thought you had a certain alcohol or something.
There's a woman that drinks her own urine and like bathes in it and puts it and rubs it on her face.
Are you sure this wasn't a weird dream or a book?
No, it's my strange addiction. She like bathes in it, puts it on her face, drinks it, gargles it, brushes her teeth with it as well.
I don't even know what to say. Anyway, back to the theory. So Ayrton Senna, what happened was basically he went on a race and crashed, and this thing hit his head and it made him swallow his brain. It was this little thing that. What?
He sounded like something Carl Pilkington would say. No. He said popped out his mouth.
No,
I'm not really joking.
No, seriously, something hit his head.
Yeah.
And if it had been an inch higher. If it had been an inch, look it up, Aaron, how Ayrton Senna died. And if it had been an inch higher, he wouldn't have died. But basically, it hit his head and it made him swallow his brain, and that's how he died because the brakes were cut. And anyway, so everyone was like, "Well, how did these brakes get cut?" The pit crew absolutely love him. The world absolutely loves him. He's an inspiration for Brazil. I'm pretty sure he was trying to set up charity work at the time, and then his sister continued the charity work after he died. But yeah, he was like a hero to people, really. He
he's one of the best drivers of all time.
Yeah. I mean,
he said he swallowed his tongue, not his brain.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, I was gonna say.
Sorry about that. I'm really sorry about that.
How can you swallow your brain though?
I don't know.
That's what I was thinking.
Sorry about that. Well, that's really. But it killed him on impact though, so he wasn't in any pain or anything.
Oh, so it was just instant, like.
Yeah, it was instant. It went. He died, and then he swallowed his tongue. I hope that's what happened. I hope he wasn't in any pain. He was a nice bloke. He deserved it to be quick. Well, he didn't deserve that at all. But like, if there was going to be a tragic accident,
well, I know you guys have watched this Speed.
No.
About.
Oh wait, no. Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock. Yeah.
Not that Speed.
Rush? Do you mean Rush?
That's it. Yeah. Rush.
No, I haven't watched that.
It's the one with Chris Hemsworth and
I know.
Daniel Ball.
Doesn't he play James Hunt? Yeah.
Yeah. But if you I'll put his name now, not James Hunt, the other guy.
Nicky
Lauda, that's it.
Lauda, yeah, the one who got burnt.
But if you watch that when he gets burnt in that movie, Jesus Christ! I had to put a pipe down his throat to basically get rid of all the liquid out of his lungs.
That's horrible.
So he and every time they did it, it kept bruising his lungs. So because he was watching James Hunt win all of the races, and he kept wanting them to do it, and you could see it come out of his lungs, basically in the movie.
Horrible.
So at least it wasn't something like that for Senna.
Yeah, horrific. But apparently, I think if he'd survived it, though, he would have been a vegetable. So
yeah,
that's.
I think I'd rather die than be a vegetable.
Yeah. Well, it depends how much mobility you have. If you can move your arms,
tomato or cucumber, I wouldn't really mind. But
get out of here, George. No, I was going to say though, if it was me, if you can move your arms and your chest and everything, you can do stuff. But like if you can't communicate or do anything, I mean, it's really depressing and very sad.
So it was basically your theory that he was murdered rather than it was an accident.
Yeah, basically because someone must have cut the brakes, and it was in Italy. And Ayrton Senna, I was going to say, he had a lot of guts. I think it was.
Were the brakes cut, or did they think that the brakes were cut?
Aaron, if you could look it up, if that's okay, please.
Because it's very easily done back in those days.
Listen to the next bit. Okay, I'm getting to the bit right. He used to do stuff. He got Michael Schumacher up against the wall and said, "Listen, mate, you're a dangerous driver," because Michael Schumacher used to cheat and crash in, like push people off the track. Also, he saved Eric Comer's life. I think his car was burning, and Ayrton Senna stopped his car and tried to help get him out the car. And so the thing is, he's got a lot of balls, and he seems like the sort of person. If the mafia asked him to do something, he'd be like, "No, screw you," because they're evil people, Yeah. And the mafia, they're literally the most. If the mafia are still around, I mean, I can't see him somehow getting guns into the UK. But I mean, if they roll up to, if there is still any mafia, from how the films depict the mafia, it seems like they're a bunch of insecure people who get really upset over the little list. Well, gangsters in general, really.
Well, I was watching a program the other day, which it's basically depicted about 10, 15 years ago in America, with the mafia still a thing, and this guy had been named the Grim Reaper because he killed over 50 people, and that's when he stopped counting. But he killed so many people, so the mafia has got to be around still.
Probably not as much as they were. But anyway, listen.
Not as much here because of the brothers that were in London. That basically scared the mafia not to come here, basically.
Okay, but anyway, as I was saying, in the court, I was going to say something else. Oh yeah, no, the mafia seem like the most insecure wimps ever. In films, they're basically you insult them, they get insulted. I know films aren't real life, but a lot of it's based off truth. Basically, someone gets killed over being insulted. Oh, you're too small. Oh, you're this. Oh, you're that, and they just kill each other over nothing. So it's just pathetic, really. They're just the most insecure bastards ever, and they're just evil.
You called me small, bang. You called me specky, bang.
Well, George,
I could see why they want to do that.
No, but George, I wouldn't say you're small. You're about 5'10" and a half. So
I'm 6 foot.
No,
I'm 7 foot now.
But anyway,
another 2 feet since you left.
No, so the mafia, apparently, there was when they took them to court, there was death threats in the court. So come on, if you're innocent, are you really going to threaten someone's life?
Well, no, yeah.
There you go. I mean, the crazy thing was, my grandparents were going to go to his pit after the race. Yeah. Like, not after that race, they arranged. I think, like, to meet him in the pit, like the pit stop area.
I thought you were going to say they were in the mafia too.
Anyway, so yeah, what do we think of that theory, lads? True or false? Oh, I think it's true. If you're going to death threat someone, if the Mafia are innocent, they would be chilling in the court and having a laugh. They'd just be dicking around.
Yeah, you never know. You never know. So I'm sticking with you there. I think that's going to be true.
Aaron?
Yeah, given what I've just read and everything, yeah, and the whole how improbable all these little events would lead up to something like that happening. Yeah, I'd probably say it's true.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Can I tell you something funny about Ayrton Senna though? One of his mates, I can't remember who it was, but they was going to this hotel, and then he put a picture of a naked woman on his identity card, and the hotel went ballistic at him. But then they took a private jet somewhere, and he chucked Ayrton Senna's clothes out of the plane somehow. He chucked his suitcase out of the plane or something ridiculous. What crazy? Just as a joke, but well. I wouldn't be too happy with my clothes. If ALP got big and we was on a private jet somewhere, I wouldn't be happy if my clothes got chucked off the plane. Going around.
I think we know which one of us would do that to each other.
Probably you.
Yeah.
We just
took George out. It happened.
No.
Is that guy like it started some sort of DP and he stole a load of money and jumped out of a plane and disappeared? Like you took me out and I'll just disappear.
No, I can imagine George being like, this is for kicking me out the stream. No, this is for kicking me out the streams, hijacks the plane, knocks out the guard. We took George out the plane. This is for showing your nipples. But on the stream,
I think that would be a good skit. I still playing with you two on it.
I don't think we'd have the budget to pretend to throw you off the plane unless I did it in Lego stop motion. But do you want to talk about your theory anyway next? Because I'm interested in this.
Yeah.
Oi, there we go.
Wait, who's going next?
Mr.
Me.
George. GC.
All right.
Okay, I've got two. I'll say my best one for last.
Nope.
But
Okay.
lizard people.
Oh, right. I'm out. Bye.
Yeah. What were you? Go on then.
What is that picture?
I honestly thought it would be better than George.
Yeah,
I thought it would be more out there. I thought it'd be more out there and bonkers. But go on then.
My laser one's next. So.
Oh no.
Oh no.
All right, go on then. What's this lizard people one then?
So there is footage of people like Justin Bieber and Miley Cyrus with their eyes basically changed to more lizard-like. Like you can literally see it move.
Yeah,
like the eye move lizardly.
Wasn't there that Doctor Who game years ago where there was a whole mini game about that? I don't know if you know what I'm on about. I remember it being like a Christmas special one, but the whole point was spot the lizard person.
Oh.
And it was like the shining yellow eye.
There might be a Zygon one. Zygons are shapeshifters.
No, okay. So no, but what's this footage of lizard people then, George? What are you even going on about?
I don't know if we can add a clip to the stream.
No, Aaron, you look. Send the thing to Aaron. Aaron, look it up, and then Aaron, you determine if it's true or not. Because the boys, what's up, man? Come on.
I need to send
I
it.
mean,
let me do it.
I already know. It's I know this is no. Wait. This is going to be a prank. This is just going to be William Shatner fighting that lizard. That's what it's going to be.
It's not going to be like that train scene.
What train scene?
Well, when the person gets hit by a train. What? I can't see what's happening.
Looks like one of those things. Looks like one of those sculptures from Easter Island.
What Easter Island?
No, the sculptures. You know, the big like heads.
Oh yeah.
Wait, why is he still like that?
It's because he's gone off.
Because I'm finding people.
Is he going to stop on there for the entire time?
I've sent one to you as I'm finding the other two.
All right. Oh. Oh wait, I don't. Oh, is it in Messenger, George? But nothing's come through.
Aaron, check the Discord.
Oh, it's in the Discord.
No. I mean something I've just put in the Discord.
I was going to do that as well.
Illuminati confirmed George is part of the Italian mafia. I mean, look at him right now. He is part of the Italian mafia. All right. I mean, why is it froze like that? Oh, fucking hell. Aaron, did you check out any of the West Hair Power the other day?
Any of the what?
The West Hair Power.
I don't know what that is. No, what is
Liam's
it?
podcast.
Oh no, I couldn't tune in for that one, and I haven't really been on YouTube that much lately.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
I'll check out though after. I'll get up in different tabs so I remember. I'll put the gaming channel in a. Oh no.
We go back to normal. All right then. So, do you want to, George? You muted.
Has he muted himself? Have you seen what I put in the Discord?
No, I haven't. Let me have a look.
It's in the meme.
George, wait, but what happened on this footage of the lizard people? You have to have more than this footage of lizard people. You can't just say that and say.
You can. I'll explain it. I've sent all three to the messenger, and they should have gone through.
Nothing's come through my mind. Oh, no, it's come through my mind. Give me a second.
There's three of them that should be there.
George, it's called Man Hit by Train, and I know that's a joke.
no,
George,
it's not that one.
You're an absolute idiot.
It's not that one. It's not that one.
There's Justin
two more.
There's Justin Bieber in Fancy Dress. That's obviously not one.
George, what the hell is going on here?
What? A Miley Cyrus
Oh my
music
God.
video. What's this?
No, it's both of them.
It's
And what is that
absolute
picture?
bollocks, that's what it
What is that? What is that picture of me?
Well, it was frozen.
What is that?
It was frozen, George. Miley Cyrus and Beyonce. Aaron, this is the
Yeah,
truth.
it's bollocks, isn't it?
George,
Wait,
this
what?
is so shit.
James, you go on there. There's two.
Yep. Theory not.
There's Justin Bieber in jail,
No,
and there's Miley Cyrus
How is this
in an
lizard?
interview.
How is this proving lizard people?
You can see the eyes in the video. If you watch the video, you can see the eyes move.
What, so they're always
Shane
that?
Dawson is
Oh,
the mate.
hold on. So I'm gonna
wait.
full screen. So because the eyes go.
No,
means it's a lizard.
no.
What
The
is going on
pupils
about?
change. The pupils change.
George, this never happened. This never. No one's pupils
Watch
change.
the pupils change.
Are you sure
what's
this
the
is
eyes?
because of drugs or something?
I don't know, but literally, you can see it change.
All right, I'll watch the final video. Then we're skipping from this because this is meant. I mean,
We can't skip past mine. If we talked about yours being
man hit by. Yeah, but mine could have been true. Man hit by train. Well done, George. This is ridiculous. What the hell is going on?
No, it's not the man by train.
George. Oh, yeah, it's the Thomas the Tank thing. I'm getting off this. George, that's bollocks.
No.
Theory bollocks. All right.
No, watch the videos for God's sake.
Fix the Discord.
Oh yeah, I was just fixing it for Haikal.
What's his name? Millhouse, his dad.
Kurt.
Van Hern. Oh, Kurt.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. All right then, Aaron.
Share the videos. So
I'm
we
not
can
showing
actually
this.
see it.
First of all, the train one is about 6 years old. That meme is.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the train one. I'm talking about the other two.
I'll get him out of here.
Yeah, but the Justin Bieber one is just a picture of him when he gets sentenced to do something in jail.
This is just mental. This isn't even.
And then
Theory not true.
The other one was, what was it, a Miley Cyrus music video or like a trailer? It doesn't make any sense.
Right, theory not
What
true.
is that called? Yeah, I'm
George-
going absolute utter bollocks.
Oh no, he's going to piss on the camera.
You want to see my song?
Anyway, the theory total bollocks. When George stops messing around, he can say if he thinks the theory is true or not.
Oh, that was a bit intense by George there, but
George, can you get your camera back to normal? I'm really worried about what you're going to do here. Here we go. All right. George, can you just get your camera back to normal, please?
if we've got like a looking up view, anything could happen. Which,
Yeah, I'm very worried.
given George's his past, I don't want that.
Aaron, I'm not even going to give George a chance to say if it's bollocks or true. It is bollocks. Anyway, Aaron, do you want to talk about your theory? Because, yeah.
All I'm going to say is, for my theory, I do not believe in it. Just saying.
Okay.
All right, I'm just saying that. I've labelled it as Bigfoot, but it's Bigfoot plus other creatures like that. You know, like mythical ones.
Hey, Kill, yeah, he's put can't access the meme, but Aaron fixed it. Aaron's lost weight.
I don't think I have. But...
Yeah, to be fair, I mean, I haven't seen Aaron in person in ages, but your face looks slightly slimmer, but still very similar. So,
yeah,
not that's just that's not an insult or anything. But sorry. So Loch Ness monster, Bigfoot.
Oh, what's the other one? There's like the Mothman, stuff like that. Is that right? Yeah. I'll just give some background to it in case anyone hasn't heard. But there's these like creatures that across the entire world, like in America, it's predominantly Bigfoot. In England,
in Scotland, it's the Loch Ness monster. You can take our kilts, but you won't take our freedom.
Yeah. You have all like basically in every country there's like these mythical creatures, and there's been so much time to get evidence, and surely if one of them was around you'd find them. As I said, barely any evidence. And have you seen those TV shows where there's like 15 seasons of trying to catch Bigfoot?
No, thankfully not.
They are mad. Like I've watched like summaries of them, and they're just insane. It's basically people who think that they're right and won't take anything other than yes, I am right.
That is strange. That is really worrying.
Yeah, I couldn't particularly think of any good ones, so I just thought of a broad one.
That isn't too. No, you know what? That isn't too bad. To be fair, I'm assuming for the years. Hopefully, the channel goes on for years and years, and we still do podcasts for ages and regular videos and whatever. But if we're going to do more and more conspiracy theories, it's good to get these ones out of the way. And say if we do another one in 5, 6, 7 months, it's good to get these generic ones out of the way.
Yeah, that's why I lumped them all together. Like I didn't want to do this is Bigfoot, then there's the Loch Ness monster, and
yeah. I mean,
sorry, did you say yours?
I was going to say I haven't seen any of these shows or anything, but obviously it's all for money. It's like these ghost shows where they piss themselves and think, "Oh yeah, there's a ghost," and they're like they poo themselves and they're going, "There's a ghost! It stinks! Look at this ectoplasm coming out. There's a ghost!" You know, ghost. It's like, well, there's no proof, and literally all they have is a camera and like a bit of air coming past the camera or someone farting or something. And it's just ridiculous. And it's the same with Bigfoot. They try and make it look real, but in reality, it ain't real. If Bigfoot or the Loch Ness Monster or the Mothman were all real, it would have been on footage by now, as you said. There would have been evidence. People would have been raving about it. And there wouldn't, if there was even an ounce of evidence, there'd be people more on the case. It's past its time because there's so many phones, so many cameras now. These things are seen. While in the 90s, they would have been able to say, "Oh yeah, this did happen. Yeah, well, it didn't. Well, I saw it. Well, did you record it? No, because the phone doesn't record it. We don't have a phone." But now everyone's got phones. If it was real, they'd record it. And that's why it's losing popularity. But I'm glad it is because it's just, as it's for free and it's a bit of a joke, it doesn't really matter. But when, say if they were actually trying to make money off of it, like, I don't mean like money off the TV companies, but I mean general people's money, that would be quite sad, like Bigfoot t-shirts and all that. Aaron, are you still the person who killed John Lennon?
I was going to say as well, with these TV companies as well, if they did find anything that was actually credible, it would come out months before the TV shows actually come out because they take months to edit and produce and everything. So I think it's total bollocks, just in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, in the 90s, you'd sort of think to yourself, all right, maybe there's a small chance that some weird man-gorilla hybrid. What about the vaccines being microchipped? But you'd think it's some sort of weird hybrid, wouldn't you? You'd think like maybe it's some man-gorilla hybrid or something. But in reality, it's all just fake madness, isn't it, really?
I've just seen what's in the private chat. That is disgraceful.
What has George put? Oh, for goodness
Yeah.
sake. Anyway, yeah. So
I did send 2 pictures to Messenger's chat to show my theory.
George, that's the lowest quality pic. What is that? I can
That's
literally
the
count the
eyes.
pixels. Like,
Break it down, guys. No, thank you. Anyway,
there's
Breakdown.
literally like 100 pixels across. I can count them.
ridiculous.
Sorry, that was a bit of a detail.
So obviously you don't think it's true. Obviously the Bigfoot stuff, all the shit we've said, it's obviously not true. George, do you think your theory and the Bigfoot theory are true? Or the monsters, or
I think my theory is true. But I have watched a couple of the Bigfoot programs as well. You see, I'm watching the Bigfoot program. James. James is less party.
Oh no.
wait, no, no, I'm messing. I thought George was gonna, I was just thinking George is going to do something stupid.
He did say, let's have a party. Then he got up, so I was a bit worried.
Oh no. The big problem is with me leaving the camera, leaving the stream. Aaron, the thing is, Aaron isn't going to say something so stupid, but I can trust Aaron on his own. And I sort of have no choice because we've obviously got both got access to the channel. Well, George, he's the one who I'm so confused by the theory that he thinks this is true, and then I'm like, oh, he said something stupid that makes me leave, but then he's going to start going, woo, you know.
That's always my plan.
No, but anyway, George, do you think the Bigfoot one's true or not?
Yes. I mean, no. Bigfoot does not exist.
Okay. Now, next.
But lizard people do.
Yeah. Anyway, my next theory. Now, this is one I've come up with. Wait, does that say something horrible?
It says commit a you know what.
It says only commits to hate crime.
Can you change the picture? Anyway.
Okay, I'll change the picture.
I know what you're going to change it to, and I'm kicking you. Anyway. So, my next theory. I know what he's going to change it to. It's going to be me. Shit, yeah. Gampat thinks Bigfoot exists. What the hell, Gampat?
We're going to have a word, James.
Gampat is, I mean, Aaron, have you ever seen any of his videos? He's a very intelligent man. He makes really intricate Lego sets. And
yeah, I've seen the streams where he's come with you, and I think I've watched one of his videos you've sent me before.
Yeah. And all I've got to say is Gampat. Oh, Phew, he's joking. Oh, Phew. I was going to say. Thing is, though, there are some people in the Lego community who are like, Gampat isn't one of these people. There's some of them who are a bit mad. Like, Professor Goat's a legend, but if you hear him talk, he is playing a character, but the character he's playing is slightly unhinged, and he's never really acted like a regular person on his videos. Like, he's playing this Professor Goat character. So, but he's probably a regular bloke, really, to be fair. And anyway,
is this better?
Does that say something bad, Aaron?
No, it's Five Nights at Freddy's. It's some weird meme that you made.
Anyway, my theory. So this is an absolute mental one. This is one I came up with. It's one of the most bonkers things that I'm ever going to say on the podcast. So basically, this is my theory of
really worse than mine.
Yeah, it probably is. So what happens is, I said about this at a pub once, and one of my friends was like, "You have too much time on you. You have too much time on your hands, James, dear fella."
Wait, is this the person that we're all thinking of?
No.
Put it in the private chat.
Or is this
Put it in the private chat who you think it is, and I'll tell you who said that. But I do like the idea of Bigfoot, but it might be an unknown bear. Possibly, yeah. I think I know.
I did see something where it was this creature that was absolutely massive, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's called, but they had recreated it from what they had found, and that could have been Bigfoot because of what it looked like, and it's something you wouldn't have seen before.
Yeah, but yeah, Gampat said it being an unknown bear. I mean, yeah, definitely possible a rare unknown bear.
So the opposite of what I was thinking then, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you're surprised at. Yeah. He said it at the pub because he was having a laugh about it, and he was joking around. But anyway, what the hell was I going to say? Oh yeah, so I mean, it is possible that it's an unknown bear because I mean, I know the ocean is different to land, but the thing is, we've only explored, isn't it, like 3% of the ocean? So on land, it's
Yeah.
possible. I don't know how much of land we've explored, but it's possible there's something lurking in the undergrowth. Just anything. At the end of the day. But anyway, this is my theory of reincarnation. So I think what happens is when you die, your germs like fly off, like, just go into all sorts of directions, land on people and all that jazz. Oh, yeah, by the way, I've had an experience with aliens. Of course you have, hey, kill. Brilliant. Anyway, so bacteria flies off, and then if it lands on someone's fingertips, and say when they're about to get in the shower, they scratch their balls. So your genetics, your genes, goes through the skin into the sperm, and then when they have it away with their partner, I know obviously, it's going to get shot into a condom, so you're just going to die again. But basically, say they're going to have kids, you're in that sperm, you was that, but loads of your bacteria flew off in loads of different sperms, so loads of different ball sacks. So basically, what happens is it gets shot up, and you eventually, because there's so much of you flying off, you eventually go into the vagina, and then obviously become a baby, then get shot out, and then you're born again. But you don't remember your previous life because there's so many of you flying off as a bacteria.
What if you sneeze?
No. I mean when you've died.
Different.
I mean when you've died. That's what I mean.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if you're bacteria, couldn't it be snot or spit?
No, but I meant when you've died,
that.
your bacteria flies off, and you avoid your bowels and all that stuff.
Oh right, okay.
Jane has been smoking a bit too much, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, give me a little bit of that, mate.
So that is one of my most mad theories. Probably isn't true. Lads, what do you think?
Did you see what I put in the private chat?
Oh, what's this? Oh no.
There's a theory, Brian. So, oh yeah. But what were you?
That is worse than mine, James.
The thing is though, for bacteria to actually travel in, I guess you could get into your blood if it was in like a cut or something, but
no, but say if it's so small, it can just go through the skin.
Yeah, but how would
what you're saying is we're breathing dead people, and then it's out.
How would your entire body's work? I mean, how would your DNA get into something so small and then be able to go through the skin and then go straight for
Well, we kind of already do it, don't we? No. Listen to me.
So you're telling me if you're going to get pregnant,
because our skin cells come off, dead skin cells come off.
Sneeze at my ass.
So people are actually breathing in other people's skin cells.
Mm-hmm.
If you think about it, so I can see where you're coming from.
I like how James said this is the most mental one ever, and then George is like, "Oh yeah, I think I agree." I agree.
No, I'm trying to make sense of it. For God's sake,
Aaron, I can see the naughty videos watching through the glasses there.
No, I'm not viewing them. I'm actually listening to them. I've got headphones.
There you go.
Yep.
But anyway, so that is a crazy theory. I might do a little cheeky theory after you guys have said your next two theories, but obviously it's DNA without necessary environments. I'm afraid useless. But yeah. Anyway, so that's George. Next theory. Then it's not true. Yep. Next theory.
Wait, we haven't said if we all agree with yours, James.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I've said not true. What do you guys think?
No, personally, I don't think it's true.
No, not true.
I can't believe you believe in lizard people, and so I can see where you're coming from. Would you say that's the maddest thing I've said?
I think it is. It's worse than some of the things that I've said.
Would you say it's the maddest thing I've said, Aaron?
What theory-wise, or just in general?
In general.
I don't know, because you've said a lot of very bizarre things. Not bizarre as in weird, bizarre as in funny. So
yeah,
I'm not sure. It's definitely up there. It's up there.
Yeah, well, probably the most crazy public thing I've said on the podcast.
Yeah. What I'll put in the chat is real though. That's a real thing.
I just read it. It's not even worth opening.
It's a real thing. Look it up.
I'm sure it is.
You can say that about any place, though.
You could say Oh, I didn't want to dox
Basically, no, I'm not going to say it out loud, but what George is saying, this is kind of acceptable to say. It's a country, then something, a type of fetish, and then porn. So, but you can say that about any place.
It's not even a fetish,
wait.
it's just something you do.
Wait,
Yeah.
farting's a fetish?
Oh, he said it.
No, but okay, on Pornhub, you'd imagine it's implied as a fetish. Otherwise, what?
Kind of.
I don't know if it gets any views or whatever, because obviously I'm not looking that shit up. But if there's
Really?
actual like porn, if there, well, you know, there's piss porn out there, probably, isn't there? There's poo, you know, in
There is. I've seen it.
The thing is, you can. I remember years ago, one of my friends clicked on the poo button on Facebook, and this put me off Facebook. And it's a woman pooing on a man.
Saying that there is two guys, one cup.
No, yeah, exactly. So there's weird fetish shit out there, isn't there? There's weird things that people really like for some reason. Otherwise, it wouldn't get the views.
There's
Otherwise,
even clown versions.
Exactly. There's people dressing up and cosplays, and obviously cosplays are a lot better than bloody people farting and shitting and pissing on each other.
Furries. Definitely about
that's
furries
horrific.
as well.
That's worse than people pooing on each other. Anyway,
Well,
no, listen. This is important.
Sunburnt.
Sort of the confirmed.
Really?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is trees are too damp, so it could be something on the houses that caught fire, like something in the loft, like the stuff that you put in the loft to keep it warmer. Yeah, like, well, I don't think it's that anymore. It's like, you know, people's houses could have caught fire rather than trees.
Oh, yeah. Well, what the theory was that Donald, when he was in charge, he was, that a lot of celebrities spoke out against him. But it's better than your theory. Don't make that. That would.
Yeah, but you agree with it.
No, you said I can. That's what you said.
No. I'll try to make a way. So it's coming off. You breathe other people's skin cells in.
But even yours.
Well, it made more sense than yours.